Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. Or if you're interested in more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel at Val53 Tarot. She's a review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling their current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Pretty sure, yeah, there's a card in there that's flipped over, and I believe it's the Emperor. I'll go ahead and get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. I believe so. Yep, it's the Emperor. Hello, sir. Will you be joining us today? Or will you not? All right. Ooh, goodness. Goodness. The Tower on top of the deck, Aquarius, with the Seven of Pentacles underneath that. Could be their situation, could not be their situation. But jumping into this, what they are showing me, there definitely is some type of investment in place that they've given quite a bit to. At the same time, they're also saying that there is quite a bit of confusion and a lack of clarity and certainty exactly as to what to do or what to think about everything. This is kind of an energy of, how do I say this? There are certain things they are letting go about this, and there are certain things they are kind of refusing to. And I'm not too sure exactly what is going on, but there definitely are some sort of issues or complications here within the situation, possibly financially or with how things are just working, or maybe they're having to kind of walk away from things that just don't work. I don't exactly know what is going on, but I do see that they have some type of accomplishment or success in place. So even though they're going through it about what they have already, they're also saying, but I still have this. And because of that, things in their situation are beginning to pick up momentum. Now, what's fascinating about this is there definitely is some sort of communication here between the two of you, and things are kind of being set straight. And that's actually a nice energy, because it's almost as if there was something here that they didn't want to let go of or kind of put to rest. And then there's communication, and then it kind of feels like things are fine and back on track. So let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers. It's very kind of direct and to the point. Let's see. They're hanging out. They're hanging out. Okay, well, what do you mean hanging out? They feel like some sort of investment, whether it's between the two of you, is going to take them to some sort of status or accomplishment or success. At the same time, it also requires work to get there. And I'm a little curious as to whether they are or not doing that. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's a party song. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Okay, well, they're working on that. They're working on getting out of their mind, getting out of their thoughts, and more so kind of tapping into the emotional energy to fill things out. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Never give up, never surrender, huh? Never give up, never surrender. They don't want to, it's fascinating. The Tower back on top of the deck. They don't really want to surrender, but they kind of want their answer. They're like, no, I'm not going to put this to rest. I'm not going to drop this until I know. And it's like, okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. And they're going to wait around, apparently. That's fascinating. There are problems and issues here, but they're saying, and I'll just wait. I'm just going to wait. Well, what do you mean? Yeah, this is the exact same energy as I believe. Who was that? I believe I told who Taurus was dealing with this. It's like they're just waiting for their fame, waiting for their recognition, their success. And it's like, okay, well, you got to do something. But they're ultimately saying they have what they have, and this is fascinating. This is kind of like a stubborn energy. They have the recognition, the success, the public notice, but they're ultimately saying they're not going to budge. They're not moving one step. They're not moving at all, or it's not moving at all. This is kind of like they want things to move forward, but they're not. They're not. It's one thing to want something, but then it's also another thing to do something about that which you want. And that's fascinating. Is what they're saying is there's problems, but they're choosing to wait. And then okay. Yeah, they're on the fence about what to do here. That's fascinating. They're not moving, but the situation begins to move for them, and now they're kind of like, what do I do? What do I do here? By the way, I'm looking at 2 feminines so far. One possibly could be a parental figure, mother to be specific. Not too sure why they're showing up the way they are, but it's an energy again of keeping an eye on things. At the same time, are you really? Are you really? Gotta question that. And then they're wow. Ah, jeez. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. It's almost like Aquarius. How do I say this? They've gotten themselves into a situation or a bind, and now all of a sudden they're kind of like, things are ramping up and I don't know what to do. And so it's kind of like their Hail Mary is to communicate or say something to you about possibly starting a new beginning or a new chapter or going a different direction. And that's what I find fascinating. If they have this recognition, then what do you mean you don't know what to do? If you have what you have, what do you mean? I'm a little confused. Wow. Jeez. Well, that definitely cleared the air, because ultimately what's happening is the gaining of perspective that they're having. Now they're saying, and that's going to lead to making changes. And I'm like, that is actually, they're doing something here at the end. And it almost like it took communication between you and them, Aquarius, to be like, hey, here's some perspective. Let's figure out some changes to kind of make here. Whether it's about a new beginning or not, I don't know. But of course, if you are dealing with anyone, we do have strong Libra energy, and that's it. Goodbye.